Hello, and welcome to this TAP or Technology Access Program workshop presented by Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services. And today's workshop is on Pinterest. So, first, we'll talk about what Pinterest is, how to set up Pinterest, and how to use Pinterest. So, what is Pinterest? Pinterest is a social media site that's a bit different from Facebook and other sites. Pinterest is really visually based. It's all about pictures and really short videos, but the pictures are all set up to do things like have recipes, home decor, fashion, DIY projects, do it yourself projects. And users can put images or videos to different boards and bookmark them, and you can put things together like to inspire you or to make everything look more visually interesting. It's very different than other social networks. Okay, so how do we get started using Pinterest? Well, when you initially go to a login, a sign up button will appear on the far left, and that's where you want to click or tap on that button. Then you want to put in your email address, create a password, and the password has to be 8 characters long, and it does require that you use numbers and symbols. And then you have to enter a birth date. I honestly recommend using a fake one, but that's up to you. If you do use a fake one, remember to write it down. Now, why might you want to use a fake one? Well, ask yourself, do they really need this information? Okay, so proceeding on. Next, it'll ask you to make a username, and we'll take a moment to talk about it. Now, you'll notice on the upper left, you'll see Pinterest wants to show notifications. I always choose to block notifications. Otherwise, you can get lots of messages about anything. Whenever someone updates stuff, it gets crazy and way too busy. I recommend you block it. All right, now getting back to the username, you want to put in a username. You can make one up if you want. You can use a real one. Honestly, I usually make one up. You can see here I made one, Paul Somerville Cambridge Elder Services. And then it will ask you to choose your gender. And then it will ask you, where do you live and what language do you speak? You can just choose the country and choose your language. Then it'll ask you to pick 3 categories. It'll have a bunch of categories right away. You can actually search for more. So to search for more, if you aren't interested in any of the 3 categories you see that they provide for, you can search more by typing in something like, say, for example, you're really interested in tacos. You can type in tacos. If you're really interested in dogs, you can type in dogs, cats, so forth. And your page will look something like this. You'll see a bunch of things posted based off your interests. And after you've done that, after you created an account, this is usually what your login screen will look like. You see, you'll have your email address, and then you would just put your password in and proceed. Now, over on the left inside Pinterest, there is a toolbar, and we're going to talk about the toolbar, what it is, and how to use it. The top button, which was a giant P, will take you to the home page, and so does the second button. They really both do the same thing. But the third button, this is the Explore button. When you press it, you'll be taken to some of the posts that people have made recently. And the Explore button you can also manually search for things you might be interested in. For example, let's say you're really interested in movies, you could type in movies. You're really interested in pizza, you could type in that, sports, whatever you're really interested in. Next is your tool on your toolbar is the Your Boards button. When you press it, you'll be taking your boards. Pinterest boards, they're collections where you save and organize your photos and videos that you've saved, and you save them and organize them by topic, theme, or project. And they can be public or they can be secret, visible only to you. And those ones are found in the Save tab in your profile. Basically, these are the things that you save on Pinterest. Next is the Create button, and we'll talk about that in a little more detail what it does. Now, creating, that takes you to the pin, a couple of buttons there. The pin button, which lets you post your photos and videos and edit them. The board button lets you organize your favorite pins. And here's a very interesting thing, the collage button. The collage allows you to match things up to make a collage with pictures and on Pinterest. So this is where you post pictures or videos when you create a pin. This is what it looks like. And you can click on the choose a file or drag or drop a file here and it will open up so you can drag things over there, or you can search for them that way and you can drag them in and post them up. And then when you pin it or post it, whichever way you want to look at it, you can add titles and descriptions, and this can also add links to add it to your boards that you create. Now, if you want, you can put tags in your post. Tags make it easier for people to find things. So let's say you posted a picture of a flower. You could tag it with the word flower. Then you can also tag it with the type of flower it is. And when you're ready, press the publish button on the upper right. And that will allow people again to search for it easier if they're looking for that type of flower. And the updates button, that will allow you to see updates on your pins and boards. So when you've saved or posted things, it will allow you to see the different updates to them. And the message button, that allows you to read any messages that people have sent you on Pinterest. Now the settings and support button, that lets you make changes to your settings. It lets you do things like installing the app, becoming a beta tester for new features, and changing your recommendations. And that's really it. You should be able to go out there now and use Pinterest and play around and have fun with it. Thank you for your time. I hope you got something out of this workshop. And remember, at Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services, we are here to help you. You can always contact us by phone at 617-628-2601, or you can email us at info@eldercare.org, or you can find us online at eldercare.org. Thanks again for your time and have a great rest of your day.